AFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They'll get this to about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy looking to throw.
He finds Douglas complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Joseph. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Outside.
On first down, Joseph. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Get set. 18. 21.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jordan Watkins from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 74 yards. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Run around, up.
Here's Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Outside.
7-7, our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Now a handoff up the middle. Devine. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Devine. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that'll allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Purdy now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Third and 1.
Now Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Watkins, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Ready. Purpose. 70 line. Go.
Up the middle, Jones. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
95 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Bronco 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Warriors 7. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Mustang 19.
49ers 8-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Chief, where was he going? A huge loss there. Adafe Owe. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. 18 Pioneer.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Well, I think everything was impressive about that one, except they didn't get a 1st down. But I like their field position now after that play.
Yeah, now you got a pretty makeable field goal opportunity. Back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. No luck for the Rams. chances they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Purdy.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
15 yards. And the 49er, first down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Rams are going to get it back. Here just past the 35.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
19, get it. Cowboy 80, Warriors 70 Rangers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Caught by Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a 1st down.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Adafe Owe in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jalen Waddle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
49ers 14. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. There he goes again.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Up the middle they go. Divine. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 28. It's a gain of 35. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
45-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1979 Brooks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 66 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Right back to him on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution. Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, 70 Rangers.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Got a first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 14. And the Rams.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right?
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll drop to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Joseph.
41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy now to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 63 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's Purdy to throw.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Ready?
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
76, Dragon 60.
Out of the gun now on third down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Jalen Waddle
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
and the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Now Purdy.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a